Hi guys, Littleaussiemel here, doing my week 9 update weigh-in. I had a good weigh-in this morning. I weighed in at 83.5 kilos, which is a kilo down from last week. So that's 2.2 pounds lost this week. So that brings me to 183.7 pounds. And yeah, and I'm less than 4 kilos away from being in the 70s kilo range, which is just totally amazing. I couldn't be happier. I've had a really good day today. I sort of just had a snap this morning, and it's really hot and humid here today, and I was getting ready. I was about to do my hair, and I've got really thick hair, and it was really long until about an hour ago, and I just thought, stuff it, I'm gonna chop it all off. So this is what I did. I didn't really think too hard about it, so hopefully I don't regret it tomorrow. But it's weird because I feel really exposed having my shoulders out there. I think I used to like keeping my hair long to kind of hide under it a little bit, so it's probably a good thing that I took the plunge and did it. But anyway, we'll see. We'll see what I think. Yeah, so Friday, I was lucky to be on Fat Kings Friday with TJ, Phil, Sarah, Harry Draco Girl, and Mark, Big Vigil, and it was so much fun. I hope you all got to see it. Yeah, lots of giggling, and yeah, just really enjoyed it. I'll put a link to the video below in case you missed it. So out of that, I got TJ on tape that if I can get 4 or more people together for a meetup, then he's going to come to Australia. So I did a little bit of a shout out to all Aussie peeps not filming YouTube videos, and so now we've got even more reason. So yeah, I really want people to come forward. Whether you come forward or not, I'm actually one of my goals that I set down, I did them up last night, is that I'm going to organise a VSG meet and greet in Sydney later in the year, and try and make it like an annual thing, even though I don't live in Sydney, but I figure Sydney's more, you know, friendly for everyone, you know, trying to come together from different parts of Australia, and also if anyone who wants to come from overseas, you know, make it a family holiday or whatever, then it's a good, you know, you got to see Sydney if you come to Australia. So yeah, so watch this space. I'm going to talk to Big V and Sarah about some ideas that I've got, and then I'll give you some more information when I have it. Yeah, so when I was at the shops waiting for my hair appointment this morning, I just wandered around and went into some clothes shops that I haven't been into for years, because things didn't fit me in those shops anymore, and I'm trying not to really go shopping at the moment because I don't want to really spend money on clothes that I'm going to grow out of, but or shrink out of. And yeah, and I saw a top that I really liked. It was only 15 bucks, and I thought, oh, I'll try it on. They only had extra large or medium, so I took the extra large in because I just thought, you know, the medium would be way too small, and the extra large was just swimming on me. So but yeah, I really liked the colour, so I went back and got the medium, you know, just thinking, oh, what the hell, I'll try it. And the medium actually fit me like loosely, well, not loosely, but not like, it wasn't snug at all. It fit me really well. Yeah, so it just really surprised me, made me feel great. Yeah, I bought the top, and yeah, it's made me realise that I really haven't caught up in my head with where my body's at, which I'm sure probably everybody goes through. So yeah, but it got me thinking about fat discrimination, which you know, we all kind of know about. Some people believe it's a thing, some people don't, but I've always thought it was a thing. like even just going into the shops today, I noticed that the you know, the sales assistants were a lot more responsive to me when I walked in. Like they you know, like they knew that their clothes would fit me, whereas probably before when I've walked in, they just sort of wouldn't make eye contact with me. Yeah, and I just felt like I had to kind of hurry in and hurry out before anyone really, yeah, it was a weird kind of dynamic before, whereas now I feel like I'm sort of welcomed into the shops. Yeah, so that sort of got me thinking about other situations where I feel like I've, you know, been the brunt of discrimination because of my size. And I did talk about one of the things a little bit on Fat Kings Friday, which was about when I was in the hospital, and even though I wasn't directly discriminated by it because the person didn't, because basically I was saying how one of the male nurses was pretty opinionated about, you know, the fact that weight loss surgery was, you know, an easy way out, and that we were lazy, but that wasn't really discrimination because they didn't make their opinions known or felt. It kind of got back through word of mouth that this person had those opinions. But a couple of other situations in the past that I did experience it. One of them was even with my own mother. I love my mum dearly. If she happens to watch this, you know, I don't want you to feel, you know, I don't want you to be offended by what I'm about to say, because I know that you know, you had good intentions, and I've never told her, you know, how much this upset me at the time. But when I had my first daughter, and she was, you know, about 6 months old, and she was at that really cute chubby age, my mum liked to point out the fact that she was chubby all the time to me, and you know, even at one point asked me if there was a low-calorie formula, like baby's formula, that I could be giving her instead of whatever I was giving her. Like, I was just horrified at the remark, because I thought, well, for one, you know, my daughter, you know, they give you all the charts and everything in the baby books, and she was like in the perfect range where a baby's meant to be. And also my sister, who has always been the slim one, she always had really chubby babies. So at 6 months, all her babies were like 10 kilos at 6 months. And you know, my babies have never been anywhere near that kind of size. So I sort of asked my sister, you know, did Mum ever have an issue with your kids being chubby, or, you know, suggest that you should be feeding them less, or low calorie formulas? And yeah, and she said no, she'd never sort of received anything like that. And to me, that just goes to show that in even my own mum's eyes, my sister, she just gives a different opinion on the choices my sister's going to make about feeding her children, and that she's not concerned that my sister's children are going to grow up with a weight problem, whereas she automatically assumed that because I've been big my whole life that I'm somehow going to ruin my own kids' lives and make them fat too. So that really hurt me at the time. You know, I know that she was only thinking of the health of my kids, and, you know, not wanting them to go through everything that I went through as a kid, and you know, but it's pretty unfair. What else? Oh, the other thing is kind of a funny little one. There's like a billboard for a housing development on the way to my mum and dad's house, and someone spray painted graffiti on it ages ago, massive letters across this billboard saying "No fat chicks," and I hate driving past that sign. I just think every overweight woman that drives past that feels like they've just been grouped into a category of women who are, you know, not worthy, they're not desired, they're you know, like we should be banned from the community, and I hate it. So I decided the other day that I've never graffitied anything in my life, but I'm going to go sneak out and change that sign. I'm going to cross out the no and make it say fat chicks rule. And then I just figure all the fat women who have to drive past that sign will see that. Because I look at it every time I drive past. It's not even, my husband said to me, he didn't even actually see it, but as a fat person I think you automatically see something like that. So I want to change. I just want to make some ladies out there get a smile on their face and know that there's people out there who value them and think they're great, you know, no matter what. So I got my husband to drive me past the sign so I could see how like accessible it's going to be to graffiti. It's going to be a bit of a challenge. I need a ladder. But watch this space. I'll have to do a photo if I pluck up the courage. I don't want to get arrested, but I think it needs to be done. Talking of my husband, he I said in my second last video how I was disappointed that the partners don't watch videos, and about a week or so after I put that video up, he came to me and said, you know, I do watch your videos. So I need to apologise to him for that. I think it's great that he has been watching my videos, and you know, maybe your partners are watching them too and they're just not really talking to you about it. So keep that in mind. I don't know, I think that's all I had to talk about. I'm really unprepared for today's video, so anyway, if I've missed something I'll just cover it next week. But I hope you're all having a great day. I love seeing all the pictures of all the massive cold snaps you're all having at the moment. Like, we're just having a massive heat wave here this week, so that's kind of bizarre the way the world works like that. So anyway, stay warm or cool wherever you are, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.